My dog is currently playing in the background, ignore him. And just quick question answering, I have a couple of events I have to attend to tonight. By events I mean Orlando City soccer game. But just wanted to get this out of the way for you guys so you guys can talk more, because I feel bad, you guys have a lot of questions and a lot of times I can't answer them when I do live streams when I'm fishing. So I just feel kind of bad, if you guys know what I mean. Just want to connect with you guys more. And that's kind of like where we're at right now. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now, and hopefully soon we will get to a point where we can just do every week we can do a question and answer live stream, something like that. I just hope you guys enjoy the live streams. They're actually fun for me to film. I love filming long form videos and live streams and stuff. It actually is a lot of fun. So if you guys like actually enjoy it, please let me know, because well, if you guys actually enjoy it, then I'll do more and more and more of these things. So typically how these go is I have a series of questions that you guys have and we go over them. But until anybody joins, just go over some of my favorite questions that I've got. We'll start off with, what is my favorite fish to eat? And that would be trout, rainbow trout, or speckled sea trout. Both of them are very, very tasty, actually. We've got some more people in here. Hopefully you guys will get a live question and answering. But, yeah, hopefully people will join soon. Hopefully is the keyword. But kind of, there's a good taste. They got a flaky texture to them. That's kind of what I like about those fish. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining the chat. Question answering. Put your questions down in the chat. I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. What is up? Nice to see you guys in the chat. Do I fish? Yes, I go fishing a lot. This is like a fishing question answering type of video. If you guys have any other questions about fishing whatsoever, just let me know. I'll answer them to the best of my ability, because I am not a pro by any means, but I do know a few stuff. Yo, what's up? Hey. What's the biggest fish? So, my biggest fish is a Goliath grouper. It was a giant Goliath grouper, and it was, thank you for subscribing, I appreciate it. The biggest fish I ever caught was a 400-pound Goliath grouper. I caught him at Port Canaveral. Hello. Thank you for subscribing, Superstar. Thank you so much. There's just a lot of big fish that I catch out here in Florida. Any other questions for you guys? This is a fishing question answering, so just any questions that you guys have. What's your channel about? My channel is about fishing, just fishing around the United States. Thank you for liking and subscribing, I appreciate it. So my channel is pretty much about fishing here in Florida and pretty much the United States. Go to Tennessee and Georgia sometimes to go fishing. Typically I fish in southern Florida area. Hi, thank you everybody in the chat. That's pretty much where I fish, and that's what my channel is about. How do I fish? So I pretty much fish rod and reel. I don't really gig for flounder. Just a bunch of stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much how I fish. Just not really gigging for flounder or anything, just typically, you know. But yeah, it actually is fun to fish here in Florida. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. But yeah, there's just a lot of interesting things. So let's do one of my personal favorites. What is my absolute favorite fish to eat? And that would be a clown knifefish. Hey, what's up, Finn? Thanks for joining the chat. Oh, what's up, Grady? Nice to see you in the chat. Any questions for me? But yeah, typically those fish right there, the trout, are the best fish to eat. They're so flaky, and you can honestly catch a lot of good fish. What's up, Bobby? Thanks for joining the chat. But you actually get like a lot of good fish when you go to the ocean. A lot of the fish are just flaky and beautiful and just like taste amazing. Whiting is one of my favorite fish to eat too. If you guys have seen pretty much every like big things. Let's see. Do I mainly eat for? So typically when I fish, I try to catch and cook what I eat just because it's a good video for you guys. But typically, I kind of let the fish go depending on the body of water. If it's a clean body of water and the fish is legal size, which certain fish have different size limits, I'll definitely let the fish go if it's below that. But you know, that's pretty much what that is right there. Any other questions for you guys? Hopefully you guys will, do I get it? Bit by a fish. I have been bit by a fish. So, there is some big fish here in Florida. Or what was the question again? Oh, did I get bit by a fish? Yeah. So, there's some big fish here in Florida. I actually got bit right here on the side of my face by a giant bluefish. That was interesting. The bluefish was like 24 inches. And, yeah, that was crazy. So, that was one of my, like, favorite fish to catch is bluefish, but they do bite. And my mom recently got bit for a couple seconds, and I will warn you guys if you're spamming the chat, my moderators will block the messages or give you a timeout. Just a little warning for you guys. So pretty much that's what we're going with right now. Any more questions in the chat for you guys? Like a nice question answering, so I get to figure out my community more. An internet song. Yeah. I wish I could make a song. Musical ability is not there sometimes with me. Any other questions? It's a nice question answering. I'll answer some while you guys are typing in the chat. Hi, thank you for joining. So one of my favorite places to fish is definitely a place in Delray Beach, which is called Lake Ida. I catch clown knifefish. There's gators down there. Big fish. I don't think you guys understand how big the fish get in these ponds. Like 3 or 4 feet freshwater fish, and that's big here in South Florida for like freshwater fish. It's huge. Do I live in Texas? No. I live in Florida, southern Florida. Probably, you can tell this palm trees, like there's like 7 palm trees in my backyard. So, what's the biggest fish I've ever got? That would be a Goliath grouper. That was a giant fish, and it was 400 pounds. It was huge. And that's the biggest fish I've ever got. It was caught in a whole king mackerel carcass. We were fishing below a cruise ship right at Port Canaveral and different stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that's kind of what like we're doing. Any other questions for you guys? I have a few to answer too. What is my like favorite catch of all time? That would be the rainbow trout. Me and my family worked for like 4 days all across Tennessee to try to catch a rainbow trout, and it was wild. And yeah, rainbow trout are interesting creatures. They are picky when it comes to eating sometimes. The first one I caught was on a trout magnet, and this was actually almost exactly a year ago from today. And I'm going back up to Tennessee for spring break, and we're going to do some epic videos up there, live streams and fishing below dams and reservoirs and lakes and stuff. We also got an Airbnb on the water, which is awesome, so we're going to be live streaming there a lot. That's pretty much what we're doing. So if you guys have any more questions, go add them in the chat. Let's see what else we got written down. So what is my favorite of all time fishing pole combo, or my preferred? And that would probably be, for price point, probably be a Shimano FX. They're dirt cheap and they last you a very long time. You can get a combo for like 40 bucks. They're Shimano, they're quality, they're not going to break on you like that. That's pretty much how good Shimano is. And typically, we have a lot of just different fish here. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do hope that all of my videos here. Oh, are you who I think you are? Are you? Oh, thank you. I remember you from the super chat today, Kevin. Thank you again. But yeah, I really hope that all my videos can teach you guys something. Yeah, I remember you gave me the super chat earlier. I appreciate it. But yeah, that was. I'm just so glad I could help you catch your first fish. That is amazing. I'm so glad that you were able to do that. Just out of curiosity, was it a freshwater or saltwater fish? I just want to know which one. While we're waiting for that. Oh, saltwater fish. Nice. I love saltwater fishing. As you saw today, I was fishing in the Indian River. We did not catch a single fish out there today. That was kind of not fun because we were out there for a while. Hey, bro. Thanks for joining Parkour. Awesome. Appreciate it. And if you comment in the chat, I will say your name. I cannot pronounce some names. There's some interesting usernames here on YouTube, so I'm not the best at interpreting all of them. So bear with me, please. I'm Britain. Yeah, you're British and you caught a wild fish and chips. Yeah, here in Florida we catch a lot of fish, but not a lot of chips. Not a lot of chips at all. But there's a bunch of different, like, let's see. Give me some questions from you guys. Name a car for an edit. I'm going to go with a Lamborghini Huracan. That is one of my favorite cars. What car do I drive? I cannot do a backflip, and I cannot drive yet. I am just turned 14. I cannot drive yet. I want a F-250 King Ranch. That's what I want. But knowing, well, today's market, the only way I'm getting an F-250 is if I build one myself. Yeah, Mustangs are nice too. I like Fords, Mustangs, and stuff. Yeah, I do like cars. I love all sorts of, like, I like bigger cars too, like the Yukon. Thank you for subscribing, I appreciate it. Like, Yukons and, like, Traverses and stuff are actually really nice cars. Your dream car is a Mazda. Nice, so we're getting a little sidetracked here. But I do enjoy cars sometimes. But back to fishing. Question about fishing or outdoors, as we are. You can do a front flip and a back flip. I'm assuming because your name is your username is Parkour. I would assume you'd probably be able to do parkour. I cannot do a backflip, and I don't think I ever could do a backflip. I also have not tried. Honda. Yeah, I've never really thought of getting a Honda before. Yeah. Yeah, yes indeed, good guess. My common sense is there. Do I play any games? I do play some games like Fishing Clash and stuff. Oh, striped bass. I'm actually going to Tennessee to catch those. I play Minecraft and stuff sometimes. But striped bass, I'm actually going to Tennessee to catch a striped bass. And I'll actually show you guys how to catch one. We'll do some live streams under the dam and try to catch one. But let's see. German cars. Yeah, interesting. There's a bunch of, like, Audis and Volkswagen, I think is a German car. I do not. No. I'm not old enough yet. Yeah, America is interesting. I do own thousands of fishing rods, though. But I'll see you guys in the next episode of River Rat Life. See you guys soon.